Greetings, fellow Mid-Atlantic scholars, and welcome to Mid-Atlantic English with Teddy MD, a channel dedicated to exploring Mid-Atlantic English. Today we'll be starting a new series on phonetics, which will serve as a foundation for future videos. One of the keys to learning a new accent is breaking down the different vowel sounds. We'll be starting by comparing General American English and Southern Standard British English or received pronunciation. So we'll start with the monophthongs, or single vowel sounds that are shared by General American English and Southern Standard British English. So the first is the kit vowel, which is the I sound. So it can be heard in words like dig, script, slick, and hip. Then we have the foot vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like bush, cook, would, and put. Then we have the dress vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like stretch, let, wedge, and crept. Then we have the strut vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like up, put, luck, and drug. Then we have the trap vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like bad, lab, that, and map. Then we have the fleece vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like we, speak, dream, and creep. Then we have the goose vowel, or the sound, which can be heard in words like blue, fruit, ooze, and crew. So next we have the schwa sound, which is an unstressed syllable vowel sound that's kind of in between the strut and the put sound. So it's just an sound. So upon, data, that unstressed sound. The schwa sound can also replace the R sound at the ends of words in non-rhotic accents. So, in erotic accents, these words, dinner and teacher, are pronounced with that strong R sound at the end, dinner, teacher. And whereas in a non-rhotic accent, they'd be pronounced dinner or teacher. Then we have this particular lexical set, which in General American English is merged with the trap lexical set. So these words have that ah sound. So bath, laugh, class, dance, and ask. In Southern Standard British English, it has a long ah sound. So bath, laugh, class, dance, ask. Then we have this particular lexical set. So in General American English, it's a back open I sound. So lot, watch, dock, shop, smock. In Southern Standard British English, it's a bit more forward and rounder. And it's a short sound. So lot, watch, dock, shop, smock. This particular lexical set in General American English can either be merged with the lot vowel, so that I sound, so cloth, off, dog, boss, thought, or it can have an aw sound, a more rounded forward sound. So cloth, off, dog, boss, thought. In Southern Standard British English, most of these words still have that short ah sound. So cloth, off, dog, boss. But the thought has a different sound. It's a long or sound. And there's some other words that have that sound as well, and also have a separate thought lexical set in other accents, which we'll be getting into in future videos. Then we have the diphthongs, which is when two vowel sounds merge together to form a single one. So the first, and these are the ones that are shared between General American English and Southern Standard British English. So the first is the choice vowel, or the oi sound. Oil, boy, noise, and join. Then we have the face vowel, or the A sound, which we hear in pay, date, game, and pain. Then we have the price vowel or the I diphthong. So we have height, lice, my, and while. Then the mouth diphthong, ow sound, now, bow, house, bound. Then we have this particular diphthong, which is difference between the two accents. And so so in General American English, it's an O sound. So goat, flow, robe, hold, grove. In Southern Standard British English, it's a more of an O sound. So goat, flow, robe, hold, grove. And then in historical RP, received pronunciation, it actually had an O sound. So goat, flow, hold, grove. And now we're going to the R colored vowels. And so in General American English, which is a rhotic accent, we just fully pronounce a rounded R sound in all of these contexts. In Southern Standard British English and RP, which we'll see why I'm adding RP in these lexical sets in future videos. The R sound is either replaced by the lengthening of the vowel sound or with a schwa. So in the start lexical set in General American English, of course, we have that rounded R. So these words are start, car, harp, lard, and Mars. In Southern Standard British English and RP, the R sound is replaced by the lengthening of that R sound. So start, car, hop, lard, Mars. In this particular lexical set, again, in General American English, we have that fully pronounced R sound. So nurse, learn, third, work, and merge. And in British English, we have that lengthened vowel sound. So nurse, learn, third, work, merge. In the near lexical set, so in General American English, again, we have that pronounced R sound. So near, beard, years, weird, and steer. In Southern Standard British English, we have a lengthened I sound. So near, beard, weird. And in received pronunciation, it's been pronounced near, beard, weird. So that R sound is replaced by a schwa instead of just the lengthened vowel sound. In the North and Fourth lexical sets, again in General American English, it's the R is pronounced North Force Court Lord, whereas inside the Standard British English and RP, we have that long O sound, so North Force Court Lord. In this particular lexical set, again, in General American English, R is pronounced. Southern Standard British English, it's a longer vowel sound. And then in received pronunciation, historically, it has the R is replaced by that schwa sound. So we have square hair there in General American English, square hair there in Southern Standard British English, and square hair there in received pronunciation. Similarly, in the cure lexical set, so General American English, cure, pour, tour, sure, or cure, sure, so that it can have two different sounds, the your or the yer sound. In Southern Standard British English, it's cure, pull, tool, sure, and received pronunciation, cure, pour, tour, sure. And so that is actually the end of the different sounds that we'll be covering in this particular video. And future videos will involve comparing these different vowel sounds and lexical sets with Mid-Atlantic English accents and seeing which ones correspond to either General American English or Southern Standard British English or received pronunciation, or if there's just a completely different sound. And some of these things may surprise us.